Hi, my name is Emily of Emily's Online Fitness, and welcome to your day 5 of your Move Strong Strength program. We are on our last workout for week 1, still focusing on strength and stability. And for our day 5, we are going to focus on the glutes. All right, we're going to get into that booty, of course. We've got to have a banger for day 5, so of course we're going to work the butt. And for working that butt, we are going to use some weights. I have heavy, I have medium, I have light. For today's workout in particular, I want you to make sure that you have a lighter weight set available to you for one of these lovely exercises that I have planned. And then we also have a mat or a soft surface, something that you feel comfortable coming down onto. From there, water, maybe a sweat towel. We're gonna go ahead and get started with that warm up, and we are going to start off with some good mornings. So turning to one side, feet are hip width apart and parallel. Unlock your knees. Take your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. You're gonna hinge forward. So I'm reaching my pubic bone towards the wall behind me. I'm bringing my front hips towards the fronts of my thighs. Nice long spine. And then exhale, press through the heels and slowly come up. Inhale down. Exhale, slowly come up. Now this is a hip hinge. Very different than a squat, which we're gonna see next. Give me 2 more like this. Last one like this. All right, now a little bit different. Widen your legs slightly, and now we're gonna squat. So we're gonna fold at the hips and at the knees. That's the big difference. Squat and come up to stand. Good. Squat, come up to stand. In 4, we're gonna put those 2 things together. 3, last 2. All right, now let's really get a hold of the difference of these 2 moves. 1 hip hinge, knees stay soft. 1 squat, knees bend significantly. Hips bend, knees stay soft in that deadlift or that good morning, and then squat. 3, last 2, last 1, and lower those hips, come all the way up to stand. From there, go ahead and turn to face the center of the room, and we're just gonna go for some lateral hip shifts to the left and to the right. Good, to the left and to the right. Last 5, we're gonna hold the weight over to the left. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the weight over to the left. Take your right fingertips down, left arm up towards the ceiling, and give me some nice shoulder sweeps. We saw this on day 3, it feels really good. Reverse the circle, so we brought it back for day 5. 3, 2, 1, switching sides, shift your weight over into that right side. Reach your right arm to the ceiling, and then give me the sweeps. 4, 5, and reverse the circle. Now, just like day 3, day 5 is gonna follow the same structure. We got 4 circuits. We're gonna go 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off with a 30-second hold. From there, you can go ahead and walk yourself over, lower your left knee down, lower your right knee down, and we'll take it to a cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, round your back. 2 more. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. Last one. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. Now go ahead and find your neutral spine, so not overly arched or overly rounded. And we're gonna go for some hip circles. So we're gonna take that left knee out to the side, back, down and around. 2, give me 3 more. 3, 4, and 5, and now reversing that circle. So still focusing on strength. Each circuit of those 4 circuits is gonna have 3 moves, 2 strength, and 1 stability isometric hold. Go ahead and switch sides. Right leg to the side, to the back, and down, and circle. Nice. Just moving that hip around. 2 more this way. Last one, and reverse. We're just trying to kind of lubricate those joints before we get to moving. Having a nice little warm up is gonna help us get into a better range of motion. Go ahead and lower, and then maybe just shift your hips back a little bit and shift your hips forward. Good, pressing your hips towards your heels and then reaching forward. 2 more, heels to hips, hips to towards the floor. Last one. You can tuck your toes under, find a quick plank, and then walk your hands back towards your feet and slowly roll up. All right, going ahead and getting started with our circuit 1, we are going to have a squat circuit. So go ahead and pick your weights. I'm gonna go for a medium size heavy or medium, I would say, is a great option here. You can do 1 at your chest or 2 at your side. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. 2 at my side. And we're gonna go for a squat, classic. Open your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Turn your knees and toes out slightly, rotating your inner thighs forward. For the squat, we send the butt back and down, and then we slowly come up to stand. All right, we go in 4. 40 seconds in 3, 2, here we go. Down and up. So in this workout, a little bit different than our previous workouts, we're gonna have a move that we're focused on for the entirety of the circuit. So this move that we're focusing on for circuit 1 is gonna be squats. Doesn't mean that you're gonna see the same squat every time, but we are gonna be squatting for this entire first round. Sit your butt back and stand, nice. You've got 6 seconds left. 3, 2, last 1. Now, a little bit different here for our second exercise. You're gonna widen your legs even more. And now as you lower your hips back and down, you're gonna hinge your torso forward, try to touch the weights to the ground, and then slowly come up to stand. We go in 5, in 4, 3, 2, legs a little bit wider, butt goes back and down, torso hinges forward. Maybe you touch the mat, maybe not, and then you slowly come all the way back up. Butt back, knees wide. This is your wide squat. Whoa. A little bit more of a glute-focused squat. Down and up. There we go. When you come up to stand, try not to push your butt forward past your ankle line or past your shoulders. You just want to stack your shoulders over your hips. You don't need to press your hips further than that. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your weights in just 10 seconds. We're going for that 30-second hold at the bottom. All right, so we're gonna find that squat hold in 3, 2, find your squat hold. I'm going weightless, and now press your knees back. This is your isometric hold. Again, you can always hold a weight, right, or 2 weights. I'm gonna go weight free. I prefer that for the isometric holds, at least for a squat. But just know that that's an option that's available to you. 10 seconds. Stay low. We're feeling those outer hips. We're maybe feeling a little bit sore in our inner thighs from the other day, so this is great. Last 4, 3, 2, press up to stand. All right, that is round 1 of circuit 1. Round 2 looks identical. Getting ready for our first squat. I'm gonna go suitcase style, 1 weight in each hand. Yeah? 10 seconds. Grab water if you need. I feel good. I feel energized. I'm just gonna keep moving, no water. Who cares? In 4, 3, 2, grab your weights. Let's squat down. Now this is a narrower stance than what we'll see next. Wow, my legs are shaking. Down and up. There we go. Now notice when you squat, if you tend to shift your weight over into 1 foot, you want to even out that pressure between both feet. Secondly, I want you to notice if you tend to lift your toes off the mat and try to press your toes into the floor. The weight is a little bit more heavy in the heel, but your toes should be down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, now we're gonna go for that wide squat. So I keep the weights, I step my legs wider. We hinge as we bend the knees. We stand all the way upright, finishing with the hips right under the shoulders. Not here, right underneath. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Down, 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 down. We come up, we lower down. Maybe we touch the weights to the mat. Maybe not. I like that myself for a target, even if I don't reach it every time, because it helps me get those extra couple of centimeters that I wouldn't be able to get if I wasn't aiming for it. Now, to get those extra centimeters, I was like collapsing my knees inward or rounding my spine. I would not continue to push for that because form is always the most important. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's just drop those weights down. All right, last exercise of circuit 1 is a squat hold with knee flutters. We're gonna find that squat hold in 3, we're going right down. 2, 1, find your squat hold. 30 seconds. Press your knees back. Torso hinged forward. Draw your abdominals up and in. Try not to curl your pubic bone towards your nose here. Think of lengthening your pubic bone away from your belly button so that your spine is neutral and you're not rounding your lower back. Keep pressing. A little bit lower. So you don't need weights, right? We feel this even without weights, even lower. Last 5, even lower. Last 4, even lower. Can we do it? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Come up to stand. All right, circuit 1, squats. Check. Circuit 2, we're gonna be going for that hinging motion, so a deadlift. First exercise is gonna be a staggered deadlift. You can do one, or both weights in your hands. We're gonna take the right foot forward, left heel popped rather. We have most of the weight in the right leg. You hinge, and then press through your heel to stand. We go in 5. In 4, right heel down, left heel up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm sticking with those same weights. I was happy with them, but you can always go heavier if you want. I feel good where I'm at. Down, 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 down. And what I'm trying as best I can to focus on here is not letting my upper back round forward, really thinking of my hips creasing. Like I'm folding a piece of paper. My hips are folding as the top of my pelvis comes towards the top of my thigh. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm gonna drop down to just one weight for this next exercise, which is a staggered deadlift to a clean squat. Big mouthful, not that complicated, don't worry. Same heel down, same heel up. So right heel down, left heel up. We go 1 deadlift, clean the weight, and then 1 step out squat. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. 1 deadlift, weight in the left hand, step the left heel out. So the same arm as leg holds the weight, steps out. I'm not sure if that made any sense. The same leg that's stepping out is gonna correspond to the same arm that holds the weight. That's an easier way to say that, right? Down, up, down, and up. Less than 10 seconds. See, not so bad. It's kind of fun to move, right? We're feeling the butt. 3, 2, last little clean. Woo! All right, now your final exercise of circuit 2 is we're gonna hold that deadlift position and we're gonna try to increase the balance component by turning it into a single leg hinge. So weight is gonna stay in the left hand, right foot down, left heel up, hinge, find it, just find it with me now. And now stay here or extend your left leg back, hold. 30 seconds, we're holding here. Now you can stay in this static posture or you can pass the weight hand to hand. Maybe you tap your back foot down, that's fine. We're working on that balance. We're working on our fitness, of course. And we're just having fun. Isn't this so fun? Ooh, 5, I gotta tap down. 4, I can't look at you. 3, 2, 1. I just can't look at you while I'm balancing like that. It's not possible. All right, take a moment, take some water. We go for it again. I don't know about you, but I think day 5 might be my favorite day. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fired up. All right, love working that booty. All right, grab both your weights. 5 seconds. We go stagger deadlift. Left heel down, right heel pops. 3, 2, here we go. Down. Press through the left heel, come up to stand. Good, draw your shoulder blades together here. Think of really squeezing your armpits close, like you're trying to crack some walnuts in the back of your armpits. Down. Oh, yeah. Down. 15 seconds to go. Nice. Really see if you can send your mind to your butt here. Butt and hamstrings. Get that butt to fire. 4, there we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm dropping down to just one weight here. We have our staggered deadlift, clean squat. So left heel down, right heel up, the same heel that's up is going to be the hand that's holding the weight. That was the clearest way that I could have explained that. I'm glad that I did it on the second side. 3, 2, here we go. Stagger deadlift. Clean. Oh yeah, step out squat. Now, it can be that when you clean, you have this sensation that you're pulling more with your arm or with your back. See if instead you can think of pushing your foot into the floor, and that's what kind of springs the weight upward. Push your foot into the floor. Whoa. There we go. Now, it could be that you're using such heavy weights that, of course, you're going to feel your upper body. That's fine, right? That happens. 10 seconds. I'm going pretty light here for me. Want to preserve my form. Want to preserve my capacity to talk to you. 3, 2, 1. That's it. We go for our single leg hinge weight pass. What a sexy name. All right, left foot forward. Right heel popped. Find your hinge. Weight is in the right hand. Left foot stays down. In 3, we're extending the right leg. In 2, 1, extend your right leg if you want it. 30-second hold. Maybe you add the weight pass. Whew. Every time I look at that clock. But I don't want you to do any extra time. No extra seconds. So I will check that clock and I will fall because that's how much I love you. 10 seconds. Ooh, okay. Things are getting serious here. 5, 4, we held it. 3, 2, 1. We held it. No taps. You can go ahead and lower that weight to the ground. All right, so that's our deadlift circuit. Again, big check mark, moving on. Circuit number 3 is gonna be your lateral lunge circuit. Lateral lunge or side-to-side movement in general is gonna hit those outer hips. So first exercise is just gonna be a classic lateral lunge. We open the legs nice and wide. We go for a lateral lunge. How many times can I say that? We bend the knee, and then we step in. That's it. Bend the knee, step in. You can do 1 weight or 2. I'm gonna go 2 weights here. Yes, 2 medium. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. It's gonna be the left leg that steps out, all right? So 1 weight or 2. If you're just using 1 weight, if the left leg steps out, you're gonna have the weight in your right hand. 3, 2, here we go. Step out, step in. Not easy, but you know, simple. Step out, step in. Perfect. You land the foot, make sure you stick the landing, and then your butt reaches back. You're not trying to get your butt to travel past your left knee. You're trying to get your butt to sit backwards into a chair. If you're used to doing this move and you never feel it, maybe it's because you're swinging your hips to the side when you actually just want to send them backwards. It's basically a squat. We call it something different, but it's a single-legged squat. In 3, 2, last 1. All right, now I'm gonna drop to 1 weight. And now we're gonna go for that same move into a variation of a pistol squat. Right hand holds the weight, left leg is gonna step out. So we go out with the left. We step in. Now, I'm gonna stabilize the weight with my opposite hand. I'm gonna bend the right knee, and I'm just gonna try to slide my left foot forward on the floor. This is an assisted pistol squat. We're just going to practice the movement together. I'm not looking for a huge range of movement because I don't have a huge range of motion, okay? We go in 5 seconds. Weight in the right hand, left leg steps out. 3, 2, here we go. Step out, in, bend your right knee, slide your left foot forward. Yes, good. Down, up. Now, of course, if you're, really good at a pistol squat, you can just do one. I'm not there. I don't know if this will ring a bell for anyone, but a couple of years ago, I think there was like a video of Jessica Biel doing this with like crazy heavy weights, standing on a dumbbell or something insane, or standing on a Bosu ball. We're not there. We're getting there. 3, 2, 1, release. You can go ahead and drop that weight for just a moment. Final exercise of circuit 4, the stability exercise. No, not circuit 4, circuit 3, pardon. The stability exercise is gonna be a hold in that lateral lunge with a calf raise. All right? In 5, 4, we grab the weight. 3, 2, grab your weight, hold. We lift the left heel up, down. I'm just gonna hold my weight here. If that feels uncomfortable, you can drop the weight. You can also take it behind your back, to add a little extra intensity if that's what you're going for. I'm not. You got 10 seconds. Get your hips a little further back. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Ooh! All right. We do the same thing, second side. For the lateral lunge, I'm going to go 2 weights, and then I'm going to slowly drop them as we go. 10 seconds, and then we get into it. Lateral lunge to the right. We go. Oh, 10 seconds. We have another 10 seconds. I got confused with my timing. 10 seconds now. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Right leg. Down and up. Down and up. Nice. All right. We're getting to the end of our workout. We're past the halfway point. Things are looking good. We like that. And our final circuit, we're going to be on the mat. So that's pretty fun. The whole time. On the mat that whole time. Down and up. Down and up. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, now drop down to 1 weight, or you can do no weight at all. We're gonna go for that side lunge into your pistol squat, your supported pistol squat. So we step out, we catch the weight, whoop, find your balance, sliding that right foot on the floor, and stand. 3, 2, here we go. Step out, stand. Now this is really something that I'm like not very skilled at. Haven't trained it really. And I was watching someone recently do this and I thought, gosh, could this be the year? Could this be the year of the pistol squat for dear old Emily? And you know what? I think it is. And so because we're strengthening our bodies together, it's also going to be the year of the pistol squat for you. It's nice to have these moves that you're working up to because you can track your progress so easily. 3, 2, 1. All right, up next, we're going to go for that side lunge hold with a calf raise. Maybe you hold a weight, maybe you don't hold a weight. I'm going to go for weight because that's what I did on the first side. We go in 5, we go in 4, grab that weight, here we go. 3, 2, bend the right knee, shift your butt back, and I'll lift the right heel up, down. There we go. Nice. Week 1 in the books. After this coming circuit, I hope week 1 has left you feeling very strong, very accomplished, very proud. If this is the first strength program that you've ever ventured into, I'm so appreciative of you for taking a chance with me. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and I'll tell you, you're gonna see the results. You're gonna feel stronger, you're gonna be moving better. After just 2 weeks, after a month, things are gonna be really feeling good. All right, you're on the path. You're gonna see those changes. Next up, we go mat. We're on the ground, of course, on the mat, and we're gonna go for a single-legged glute bridge. So, we have our supine position, laying on your back, feet are hip width apart parallel. We're gonna lift the hips up. Pardon me, let me fix my mic. We're gonna lift the hips up and lower down. You can do double leg, especially if this is, for example, your first strength program. Maybe that feels better to you. Or we'll go single leg. Starting with the left foot down, we go in 5. You can add a weight to your hips if you want. I'm going to. In 3, 2, 1. Little pop out there, down and up. Nice. And we just add the weight to add a little extra load. If this is maybe your first time doing a single-legged bridge, perhaps you don't need the weight. This is your 15th time, your 400th time, maybe add that weight. Down, really think about squeezing your glute at the top. So yes, we lift the hips and that will automatically help fire the glutes. But I think the glutes in particular, they tend to laze about a little bit. So we gotta think about them sometimes to get them to work. 3, 2, and release. You can roll over. Now, that same side, if you were doing the single leg side, is gonna be also the focus side on this next exercise. I'm gonna go for a lighter weight here. You're gonna place it behind that same knee that was for the foot on the floor, and we're gonna go for a donkey kick. Lift and lower. In 3, 2, here we go. Lift and lower. Now, as I lift my thigh towards the ceiling, I'm aiming to only lift my thigh as high as I can keep both of my front hip points, or basically the entirety of the front of my pelvis, parallel to the floor. Good. Lift and lower. Just wait for that isometric hold with this exercise because it is going to be so intense. I knew it when I wrote the workout, but I wanted to give it a try. 3, 2, 1. I wanted to test myself as well. In 10 seconds, we're gonna lift that same leg up and we're gonna hold it up and pulse for 30 seconds, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, hold it up. Give me tiny pulses. Good. Yeah. I really wanted to challenge us all with this donkey kick. You can always take the weight out from behind your knee. If that's a better option for you, go for it. If you're starting to feel your back, maybe you need to put a little bit more pressure into that left hand, the same side as the leg that's lifted. Perhaps you're starting to arch, pull your front ribs towards your spine. 3, 2, 1, lower. Oh my gosh, we survived. All right, we're gonna go for round 2. We go for that single-legged bridge or double-legged bridge with the weight or not. We're taking off in about 10 seconds. Grab your water if you need. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg down, left leg lifted. Let's do it. Up, up, lift, lift. Oh man. Feeling those right hamstrings, feeling those right butt cheeks for sure with these glute bridges. Nothing like a glute bridge. It's one of my favorite exercises. A love to hate exercise for sure. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. Got 10 seconds and then your donkey kicks and then you are done. Okay, let that sink in. Week 1 of your strength program will be completed. 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, rolling on over. We're gonna go for our donkey kicks. The weight this time is gonna go behind the right knee. Turn around so you can still see. Place that weight behind the knee. If you don't like the weight behind the knee, again, you can go weightless, no big deal. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Oh, this side is so much weaker. Wow. Wow, that's shocking. Okay, it happens. It happens. I love these moments. And I know it can be kind of discouraging, but I hope that you can learn to love these moments as well, where you're working and some imbalance is revealed to you. And instead of thinking like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? It's like, oh, that's some information. That's cool. That's something I can use I can investigate in my day-to-day life. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. We're gonna go for that 30-second hold in just 10 seconds. Yeah, when you notice these imbalances, instead of thinking like, oh, what's wrong with me? You can just think to yourself, oh, how can I investigate this and then use it for my future workout? 3, 2, 1, lift. I know some of you are just showing up, right? So you're not like me where working out is perhaps a more dominant part of your life. Probably it's not your job, maybe it is. Nevertheless, if you're like, oh wow, my left butt cheek is so much weaker than my right side, and then you notice that anytime you're doing dishes or waiting in line or whatever, that you're resting on your right hip, you're shifting into the right foot, that's some information. You can be like, oh, you know what? This thing I'm doing, it's actually having an impact. Maybe I can shift into my other foot. 4, 3, 2, release. That is that for your butt. That's that for day 5. That's that for week 1 of Move Strong, Strength, and Stability. You can give yourself a little dance. Give yourself a huge round of applause for sure. Then we're gonna stretch out that butt. facing me. Go ahead and let's go for, I'm gonna actually turn to the side. We're gonna go for a seated figure four. Cross your left foot over your right knee and push your chest towards your thighs. Oh, okay. Week one, we've done it. We're feeling strong. We're feeling excited for week two, where things are going to get a little bit spicier, let's say, switching sides. Not spicier in an unachievable way, but we're gonna switch some of the emphasis of these workouts. So still working strength, but instead of stability, we're gonna focus on your power. So what you can expect for next week is a little more sweat, okay? Exciting. Go ahead and go ahead and release that right leg. Extend your arms forward. And now we're just gonna cross that same right foot over the left knee and fold over the right thigh. Coming up to sit, plant your right foot now outside of your left knee. Take your left elbow outside of the right knee and rotate. Spine long, try to go tall and then twist. Yeah, next week, a little bit sweatier. Still strong, still gonna be using those weights, and you can still look for it and get excited about that body weight workout, which I hope that you loved yesterday to change up the routine a little bit. Coming back to center, we're gonna switch sides, left foot over the right knee, and it'll just grow tall and fold over. Giving those hips some love after working them so hard. And now we'll plant the left foot outside the right knee, right elbow outside the left knee, and now rotate. Very nice. Coming back to center, turning to face me. Give yourself, again, a huge round of applause. Thank you for working through this week one with me. Give yourself a massive pat on your back for getting through this week one. And I look forward to seeing you for week two. Get those sweat towels out because we are going to use them. See you next week.